everyone. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some poke. I cured this yesterday. It was actually frozen before I cured it. So when you freeze it, it's actually killing the parasites, and that's what you want when you're gonna eat raw fish. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands first. Because I touched my computer. So first things first with poke. Poke basically means to cut the fish crosswise, and we want to get it about 3/4 of an inch all around. I've got my cut glove. My other glove, just to make sure that I keep the salmon on my hands. I've got my very sharp knife here. All I'm going to do is just got this really nice salmon here. I'm just going to cut it into strips. These away. Thinking about this size right now.
Rose says, I can't hear you. Speak up a little bit.
I'm going to change out my gloves now. So the marinade for poke is really simple. Literally the most basic type of marinade you can get in Hawaii is shoyu, tuna, poke, or salmon. So I've got some soy here that I'm gonna throw into a bowl actually and save the salmon. This is less sodium soy. I don't like the stuff that's too salty. And then I've got some sesame oil, about like a tablespoon in there. There's half a cup of soy in here. I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar because I like that sweetness. Make sure the sugar gets dissolved in there. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of rice vinegar. Just a nice touch because acidity always brightens up the dish. Okay. Then I'm gonna add in a little bit of garlic, a little bit of ginger. I want to save this for the actual fish when we start mixing it all together. This is just a simple marinade. I can still feel a little bit of the sugar in there, so I'm gonna keep mixing it so it gets dissolved. All right, now with our fish, I'm going to add a few more ingredients to this. Some ginger. Just grated the ginger so it's easier to eat, and then a little bit of garlic. And then I'm gonna add some of my chopped scallions and some thinly sliced shallot. All right, that's already looking really good. So I'm just gonna add some of this in there. And then we want to add some salt. Usually in Hawaii, they use the the pink Hawaiian salt. It's really good. You can also add some crushed red pepper in there if you want. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the canola oil because I like the shine in there. I'm just gonna mix it up. Usually in Hawaii, they just eat this by itself, you know, when you're having a nice cold beer, or you can eat it with rice. You can have it as an entree. You can have it as an appetizer. Or you can go to the beach and enjoy a nice small bowl for yourself. All right. So this is what we're looking for right here. I'm going to add a little bit of the black sesame. You don't want any of the flavors to overpower the marinade in here. You want to be able to taste everything. Now, time for the Play-Doh. Got some rice here. Right, and then this is just Calrose rice. Usually in Hawaii, you won't see any other kind of rice being used. This is traditional Japanese sticky rice. Very good. Then we'll get some of our poke into a bowl here. You can add other things that you want to your poke, like you can add avocado, you can add some mango. It's very versatile. You make it how you want it. Then I've got some lomi tomatoes to accompany our bowl here. This is just basically marinated in some vinegar and some soy sauce. Add a little bit here. And I also have some thinly sliced nori. Then we'll add some garlic chips. Really like garlic chips in my rice. Just adds another flavor, another element in there. And then I also have some cucumbers. Cucumbers help to bring out that freshness that I'm looking for. All right, and then we're just gonna garnish with a little bit more of these green onions that I thinly sliced. And it's looking pretty good. If you want, you can add a little bit more of that black sesame in there. That's basically it. It's really simple. I mean, the salmon takes some preparation, but I mean, once it's ready to go and you've got all these simple ingredients, you can easily make your own poke bowl. Oh no. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and open up the session to some Q&A. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask away in the chat box or unmute yourselves. Where do you recommend you get fresh fish? So over this weekend, I actually found a really cool spot called the market at HFS. It's a Hawaiian fish seafood market. I believe that's what it's called. They've got a lot of great salmon, some fresh tuna. You can also get some poke from there. I think also, if you are into fish, There is a fish market every Saturday morning, and you can easily find like whole fish, and you can just butcher it down to however you want it. Miss Maria also mentioned Poway Farmers Market has fresh fish. Oh, that's a good one. For those of you who are in that area, Poway is perfect, according to Maria.
I got a question, Chef. What other fish can you use besides salmon?
For poke?
Yeah.
So Tyler just asked, what other fish can you use for poke? So typically in Hawaii, you'll see that they use tuna, bluefin, and normally you'll see that you can do some octopus, you can do some salmon. There's also some blue crab poke. I mean, I haven't really seen that here, but usually in Hawaii, if you go to like the local market called Foodland, you'll just find a bunch of different types of poke there. Any other questions? Thank you, Dean. Does jasmine rice work? I mean, I'm I'm biased because I love Calrose rice. I grew up with Calrose rice, and that's just my preference. And in Hawaii, growing up there, it's just that's what you'll find there. But if you do have jasmine rice will work fine. I just prefer the short grain. Yeah, Dean, please come over. We're gonna be featuring it on Thursday. Awesome! I can't wait to see you, Tammy. Are you really gonna try it? I was telling Tammy last week that I was gonna have poke for her, but she's not really into poke like that. She likes sushi, but not poke.
I got another question.
Yes.
What are the traditional ingredients, or is it pretty much what you use today, or are we allowed to stray away from those, or is it stick with the basic?
So Tyler asked a good question. He's asking about traditional ingredients for poke. Back then, I think the ancient Hawaiians used to eat poke. They used to just eat the raw fish by itself. When the Japanese came to the island, they actually ate poke as well, but they added like soy sauce to it. They kept it really simple. So typically in Hawaii, you'll just find like they're using shoyu, which is soy sauce, a little bit of sesame oil, some ginger, some garlic, green onions. I mean, if you go and check out poke bowls today, you'll see that there's so many different types of flavors now. There's like garlic, there's California style where it's like sriracha aioli and adding avocado to it. They'll even add imitation crab to it. So there's a lot of different types of poke bowls that you can find out there today. I mean, you don't have to just stick to the traditional flavors. You can add like crushed red pepper to it, or whatever you guys want to add to it. All right. If there are no other questions, they will be featuring this dish throughout the campus for this month. So please check out our cafe menus on Qualnet and see where you can get it. Dean, you're here, so stop in on Thursday. Yeah, we are celebrating Women's History, and it's also Nutritional Month. Tammy said you have to try it. I'm gonna make sure that he tries it after this, Tammy. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in with us and kicking off this month with celebrating Women's History Month. Again, it's an honor, and I'm so grateful that I was able to do this with you guys. Looking forward to doing more live videos with you all, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you, everyone.
You did great, Alyssa. I'm proud of you.
Aw, thanks. My hand was a little shaky.
You did amazing.
All right, you're next to go live. Thank you.
Gotta go.